Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Serena Bobinas, and today I'm doing a movie review. I don't know why I never did this sooner. I go to the movies almost every week. I do. I am not even being sarcastic. I think I really do. Anyway, last weekend I saw Lights Out. That was an alright movie. It was pretty fun. There's some parts I did not like, but there's some parts I very much did. Anyway, this week I saw, last night actually, to celebrate my B-Day. What is it? What did I see? Don't Breathe. Anyway, that was a sick movie. It should be called Don't Puke. It's pretty sick. I'm trying to think where to even start. I don't know if I should do spoilers. If I do decide to spoil something, I'll say spoiler alert, and you can get the F out. You know what to do. So first of all, it starts off with these like deadbeat kids, and they're in Detroit. And they live in like rock bottom. It's really poor. And nothing wrong with Detroit, but primarily Detroit is a very poor area. It's just the way it is. And so these three kids, they're not even kids really. They're probably like my age. So that's what, really late 20s, 30s. Maybe they're not that old. They might be early 20s. It doesn't matter. Anyway, there's a kid called Money. There's a girl named Rocky, and there's a kid named Alex. That's the total misfit in the group. And so what they do is they break into homes and steal because they don't work, they didn't go to school. They probably honestly didn't even finish school. I think Alex is the only one that looks semi-educated. And they all have their own broken home stories, yada yada, we all do. So long story short, they find this blind guy, and what he is he's an ex-army vet. And he won a settlement case. It's pretty funny how they go into the story about him. But anyway, the old guy wins a settlement case, and he inherits thousands and thousands of dollars. So he lives in this like really dumpy neighborhood, and he's got this beautiful home. So these three kids, geniuses, decide to break into this guy's house. Why you would break into an ex-military guy's house is beyond me. But I guess because he was old, and they thought they could take advantage of him. And the funny part is the guy's blind. But still, he's an ex-military. I feel like ex-military, that would like haunt my brain. So at first, the kind of smart kid, Alex, says, I don't want to do it. I don't want anything part of this. This is way too much money. Because if we get caught, it's like a huge felony. Like they would go to jail for a long time. So this stupid girl, Rocky, is all like, no, do it for me. Because she's trying to run away to California. She goes from Detroit, rock bottom, to California, which is beyond me because California is so expensive. You live in a shithole town where your trailer probably costs like $100 a month. Maybe not that cheap, but you know what I mean. And you're going to go to California, which is like $10,000 a month for another shitty place. Whatever. So they decide to do it. They break in, they get all their stuff together. They even get like keys to the guy's apartment or house, excuse me, because Alex, the kid, his dad works for the security system or something, and they can get keys to the house, I guess for the police. I don't know. So Alex gets copies of the guy's keys so they don't even break into these people's homes. They literally just like open the door. They explain that in the beginning. You know what I mean? So what happens is the keys don't work. Big whoop-de-whoop. The ex-military guy doesn't trust anybody. Whoop-de-whoop. Like, that's not, not uncommon. So they break in. They break in through the tiny little bathroom window. I don't even comprehend that. And let me first off say that these kids that broke in, they planned this out pretty well. Like, they even have things to, like, knock people out in case they're home. They made this, like, sleeping bomb, and it puts people out, and it makes you sleep deeper, and then they even knock out the pets with the sleeping pill treat, and these kids have been breaking into people's homes. They're really good at this. Let me say that. So they do it, and I don't know. All this stuff happens in the home. You find out the ex-military guy is freaking awesome. Not awesome like he's, yay, great guy, but awesome like I can kill you with my bare hands in like a snap. This old guy has like the best body ever. I'm so confused by this old man's body because it's like a hot body. So weird. And he's like in his late 70s. Whatever. He's just blind. Whatever. So these stupid kids learn their lesson. As you guys know from the preview, Money, the gangster guy, like gets his head blown right off. This is all in the beginning, you guys, so I'm not really even telling you anything. And the two other people, Rocky and Alex, are stuck in the house. And the house is like a fun house of horrors. Like, this blind guy is amazing. Like, he knows where everything is. He's been living there. He's blind, so his instincts are a lot wiser and more keen than ours would be. He can smell. He can touch. We take our eyes for granted, guys. We really do. And that's just what it's about. These kids try to get out. They find out. Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So if you want to leave and if you want to see this movie, get out right now, because I'm telling you what's going to happen. So what happens is they finally like escape this huge crazy house, and they get into the basement because they realize in the cellar there's a door that leads to outside. So the kids somehow get into the basement. I don't know why I keep calling them kids. I guess because they're younger than me. So they get into the basement, and then they realize that the army guy has a freaking woman chained in to his basement. I mean, chained in. A random, like, woman. And it's really sick. He doesn't rape her. He's not like a rapist or a sex pervert. But he keeps her in there. And it's kind of demented on, like, why he keeps her in there, but he does. You find out that this woman killed his actual daughter, and because the girl was a very wealthy girl, she got away with the murder. I mean, it's murder because I guess she was hit in an accident, like a car accident, and she killed the girl. I mean, that stuff happens, sadly. It's manslaughter, though. I guess murder is murder. Anyway, so he keeps her in his basement because she got away with it. Meanwhile, the girl's family gave him tons and tons of money for settlement. Whatever. So they try to escape. They find the girl, and they like flip out because they're like, oh my God. So they free this stupid girl that's stuck in the basement. Meanwhile, they go to the cellar door, they bust that shit open, and you know who's there? The blind guy. He blasts her right in the head with his gun. So the girl that they were trying to escape dies immediately. She falls to the ground. The old guy has like this crazy mental breakdown when he finds out it's her and not the two people that were trying to rob him. It's crazy. It was too much. And what you find out is, another spoiler alert, just saying, you find out that the guy keeps the woman in the basement because she was pregnant. Yes, she was pregnant with his child. And what he does is he was going to release her after his child was born what he does is he believes in, like, because she took away his daughter, that she would have to give him another one. So he was going to keep her for 9 months and then release her. I don't know. It's sick. And you find out that he didn't even rape her to do that. He artificially inseminated her. And they go into it, and it's just, oh my God, it's sick. It's sick. Anyway, make a long story short, all this crazy stuff happens. It's pretty bloody. It's pretty fun. And I don't want to tell you the ending. I'm not going to tell you guys the ending. I've spoiled enough. A lot of stuff happens. Let's just put it that way. And it's pretty sick. There's a scene in there that I almost puked. And I have a pretty good stomach. I like gore. I like scary stuff. But this wasn't like normal gore. This was like, I don't know. I don't even know what you would call it because it was just so cringy. But it was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend this movie if you like. It's weird. It's like, it's very action-y because a lot's happening, and it's hard because it's scary because of what would happen. But in the end, there's like no protagonist of this story. They're all very much antagonists. They're all horrible. They're all horrible. For one, you got people breaking into homes. Those people suck. You got an old guy that had a lot of money, but he's keeping women in the basement. Like, win, win, no. It's like lose, lose. All of y'all suck. That's the end. You suck. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that's my short review, kind of. Just telling you it's good. It's fun. Definitely worth a watch. And next week, I don't know what I'm going to see, but there's a lot of horror movies coming up. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Because like I said, I really do go to the movies a lot. Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. I'm trying to think of like a cool score, like how to score my movies, like by skulls. I think this one might be like maybe 4 skulls, maybe 3.5 skulls, because it's not overly scary, but it's scary in a different type, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't. Whatever. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy. Bye.